Hi, David Odell here. We're just starting to do this artificial turf. What we've got is 3 inches deep of crushed concrete base, and then we have 2 inches of decomposed granite, also known as DG. And then we're going to do a pet-friendly turf and a pet-friendly infill on this. Let's get down to business. All right, so here we are. We've added some decomposed granite on top of that crushed concrete base. This is actually part 4 of a 4-part series. And on this particular video, we're just showing the artificial turf install. We're doing a pet-friendly turf, pet-friendly infill, as I was saying. And so it's going to be nice, really nice. This is going to end up being a play area for the kids, a possible swing set, slide type, or even maybe even a mini trampoline. So we've ran the plate compactor over this area about 3 times, and because of the size of this, we won't need any seams because it's less than 15 feet. The artificial turf, you can get 15 feet widths, unlimited lengths for the most part, and so this is pretty simple here. We just have to cut it to fit this particular square and then nail the perimeter down. You know, pull it nice and tight with a carpet puller, drive some more nails, and tuck the edges. So what we're going to do is start on one edge, driving all these galvanized nails into the dirt. And what happens over time, these galvanized nails start to corrode somewhat and rust, so they start to bite into the dirt really well. Really hard to pull out after about 6 months. You really can't get them out. So as we get one side done, we can use a carpet puller and kick it real nice and tight, and then drive some more nails. Now that we've already used the carpet puller, tighten it up. Now we can cut the excess off of the other end. So this is how you tighten up the carpet. As you kick it in one direction, drop a nail to hold that position. If you'll notice the gloves right there, those are my favorite types that we happen to have in stock. That's the ones I've been wearing. They're really thin, so you can actually feel what you're doing and grab small objects without, bungling with them too much. And they keep your hands warm too, which is really surprising. So they're well insulated too. Now, as you can see, the artificial turf is getting installed in the upper level. The lower level is saw cutting, which is in part 3. You can see we're going to have a lot of remnants of grass here, artificial turf, which you can use for samples for your next job, or just areas entering your house or exiting to wipe your feet on. Whatever you can think of, you can use those excess pieces for. When you're driving these nails down, especially with this particular turf, it's a short blade, pet-friendly turf. And to hide the nail head is pretty tricky. So as you're driving it down, when you're driving that nail down, you have to pull the actual blades out and around the nail head. So when you get it down there, all the blades pop up and hide the head of the nail. If you were just to randomly drive it without pulling the blades back, you'd see all the nail heads everywhere. Some of the infill can cover it too, but this blade's very thin, so there's not a whole lot of infill going in on something like this. I noticed when I was picking up this turf, they make a nice about 2.5 inch thick recycled rubber or foam for underlayments under this kind of stuff, so it actually gives it a cushion when you walk over it or if you're playing on it, which is nice for a playground area. Something where you're going to be doing a lot of activities on. Probably put a 2.5 inch foam lift underneath it. All the concrete around this artificial turf, we poured that and we sloped it all to one corner of the artificial turf, and that's where we also installed the drain that's underneath the turf, so all the water will accumulate over that drain and exit down the hillside. Here's how you tuck your edges. You're basically moving that decomposed granite just a little bit out of the way, and then the lawn is tucking in between the base and the concrete edge. Here's the power broom that we rented from Home Depot. Since we've put the infill, we spread the infill out the entire area, and now what this does is you're actually, because the blades are laying down in one direction, and the power brush is pulling the blades upright and laying the infill so the blades don't drop back down. Now this is a process you probably should do maybe every couple years, and even change your infill out. Here's the type we're using, Zeolite Pet Odor Infill. We're using a blower in conjunction with the power brush, and what that does is just clean the excess off. You notice he's working in one direction with that power brush, and that's because the blades are being lifted. Then you just give it a light rinse down and you're good to go. There's your final product. Turned out really nice. Once this concrete completely cures out, be a nice contrast with the grass and concrete color. Anyway, thank you for watching this video. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Hit the bell, the notification button, if you want to see our next video upload. We upload them about 1 to 2 times a week. Have a good day. Bye.